Hey guys, what's going on? It's Adamus Prime here, coming back at you with another video into the series of the All Dinosaur Park here on Isla Nublar. Now, in this episode, it feels like we've run into an issue of where the sauropods I've chosen just cannot live with each other. Now, thankfully I have, like I said in the last episode, I have it set to where they cannot escape, but at the same time I don't want to... Because then anyone can just throw all the dinosaurs inside of one exhibit and then call it, oh hey, all Dinosaur Island. At the end goal is to get their comfort up enough to where I can turn off that setting and everything is fine. So here in this episode, we're going to have to basically pick and choose as to which dinosaurs can actually be inside of here. And if it's too big of a exhibit for some of these sauropods, because as you can see, the Apatosaurus feel like they're alone, but at the same time, they've got buddies right next to each other. They just can't see each other. Alright, so what I think I'm going to have to do is, all the ones that prefer grassland are going to say, but the ones that are forest heavy, I'm probably going to have to just sell off and then come back to it a later time. So, I believe that he really likes the grass. I can't tell because of the forest. I'm going to have to clear that out. Start slowly taking bits and pieces out. Alright, hopefully that does something. See, because right there, a lot of them prefer the grassland over the forest as to their exhibit preference. Alright, so the Apatosaurus is going to be fine in here. How about the... Oh yeah. Even there, 100%, 100%, they're fine. And the Camarasaurus. I know that the Giganotosauruses were having trouble with the grasslands. So now it appears like they're going to be fine. So that's excellent. What I think is really going to be an issue, though, is these Memenchosaurus, or however you would like to word that. Because as you can see there, their forest rating is just so high. I'm not going to be able to keep them inside of here.
Request acknowledged.
The Brachiosaurus I'm going to have to look back at. Let me find this other Memenchosaurus. Oh man. Probably butchering that name. Gonna get all the hate. I believe that was the other one. Okay, cool. Now let's take a look at the Brachiosaurus. And see what his deal is. Oh no, he's not gonna be able to fit in here either. I'm gonna have to put him in a separate area as well. Oh no. Flying all over the place. I'm not the best at this, I guess. But I think tranquilizing or putting one of these to sleep shouldn't be that hard. Just aim in the same spot. They're not that quick. At least I would hope, right? And maybe one more, call it a day. Alright, I just did that so that way I can queue inside of here to get the Brachiosaurus.
Confirming task.
As well, even though he was the original one, if I remember correctly, inside of here, but it just doesn't look like it's going to work out for all three of those dinosaurs. So if that's the case, I'm going to come in here and see if we can find another group, because I've got the first few already in there. But I think those are actually the only sauropods that are in the game, so I don't honestly have to worry about grabbing different ones or extra ones. Oh no! And it appears as though it's just going. We're not gonna sell them because the Gigas are just gonna take them out for us.
Picking up asset.
All right. So with that being said, the Camarasaurus is good now. The Gigas are getting back up there. He's trying to hunt down and go grab some extra food, I guess. The Brachiosaurus has got to go. The Apatosauruses are doing good again. That's because they can see each other now, finally. Oh, and sorry about that. You know, the pups are getting a little wild because of the trash truck outside. That for some reason it really frightens them. I don't know. But there we have it. Now this entire area is going to be good. It sucks that we have to get rid of 3 dinosaurs in a very large exhibit, but at the same time we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dinosaurs inside of that exhibit. Well, I think I miscounted a little bit, but oh well. Still about 6. Alright, so that leaves us into over here, making sure that everyone else is still fine over here. Shouldn't be an issue at all, because I believe I set them up to be just fine. Alright, one thing I did just notice, though, is that I don't think this monorail is going to work out right here, huh? It's going to go right out the edge of the map there. Yep. So I'm going to have to remove that.
Transportation underway.
And squeeze it in just a little bit more. Probably delete all of this here too, just so I can make room. Oh, the building restraints are ridiculous sometimes, right? Alright, let's see if I can flatten this out in order to make me able to put this in there. Oh, and of course not. It's not gonna be looking good here. Might have to put it sideways, which I guess at the same time isn't gonna be that bad. But then we run into the same issue of being able to fit it in there and have it continue to go. I think that's pretty much the same exact spot. So I don't think this spot is gonna work out for a monorail. Unless I try to add a little bit of fence here. Hopefully they can handle the little bit of a change. Alright, no, so let's go ahead and get back into flattening this out. Oh, and it is too close to the edge for us to even be able to flatten out. That is very disappointing. So I didn't change a thing, huh? I wonder if I could... Oh, that's gonna look hideous, but it might be what we need to have done. Oh, no, no, no. Definitely not. I regret every second of doing that. Let's go ahead and bring that back flat. You know, I guess necessarily having the monorail there isn't going to be too much of a... Yeah, but there's nothing else really to put there. Unless we just use this as like an end station. No, because then it has to all loop around. Oh, decisions. This is a tough one. I still don't even think that'll go through. Literally think that's in the same exact spot, but we're gonna have to go with it. For now, at least, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? It says it's just obstructed, so now I might just have to... You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of all of this right here. Should have done this in the beginning, just so that way I can make sure that this doesn't get put in a different direction. And that right there, I think, is going to be just perfect. No problem. Now I have to figure out where the pylons came from. Oh, over here from the back. Perfect. Should be a little bit of room right here. Get everything back powered up. And then leave that ready for the hotel. Oh man, the building restraints sometimes. And that should leave room for all of that. Ooh, probably should have built the monorail first. Oh, and There we go, lo and behold. Oh, not landscaping. Let's go ahead and get into the path now. Yeah, flatten it, big boy. Sorry, that's the chat going off there. Alright, there we go. Everything seems to be in order now. Alright, so now that we've got all that contained, let's go ahead and start on the next exhibit, which I guess we're just going to have to roll into and use as the next sauropod exhibit. Actually, you know what? That kind of works out being right there. Let's go back into fences. Get this to go behind the hotel there. And build it as much as we can around the edge. See, what's going to be too big? I think they're going to need a little bit more space. And if need be, I can always just quarter it off. Oh my goodness, that is definitely not looking too aesthetically pleasing. So let's go ahead and smooth it out as best as we can, so that way we don't just have a massive mountain. Hopefully this will fix some of it. There we go. And it looks like it did. It looks a lot better. Obviously you can tell it's all completely raised up back there. Oh goodness. Alright. Oh no, all the feeder resupplies. It's going to be one thing I think I'm going to have to add in more. Back to work, have a good stream. Hey, thanks. You have a good day at work. Yeah, but I think we're going to have to end up adding in a lot of ranger stations.
Heading to the feeder now.
Here towards the end.
Task received.
Ooh, almost missed that one. I'm
Understood.
sneaking in there. Oh no, Spinosaurs still don't have any food. I should probably give them some, huh?
Request acknowledged.
Since I'm over here. How silly of me, I can't believe I completely forgot to feed them.
Responding to resupply request. Task received.
Alright, so that's all the food spots taken care of, no problem. Let's go ahead and settle some of this power issue, as well as connecting that final path. I wonder if I can fit a large... Oh no, definitely not. Maybe a small? Terrain restraints everywhere, man. There we go. I can deal with that. Let's get this next path up and running. Keep it as close as we possibly can. Alright. Now then, let's see. What was the dinosaur that we... So let's go ahead and make a couple Brachiosaurus, sorry. Throw them in there. Ooh, I always forget to put in the upgrade spots. The upgrades on the Hammond Creation Lab are so useful. I can't stress it enough. And for some reason, I always seem to forget them. Just go ahead and go with 2, because why not? Obviously, they're going to be forest heavy, and they're going to need their food and everything. So let's jump the gun, and let's go ahead and add that in there. Get a nice little water spot in the back there. I'm probably going to build an additional... yeah, an additional exhibit attached onto here. So let's go ahead and turn this into water as well, so that it can be shared. Oh no, why did that all... That was weird. It's a very awkward shape, but you know, hey, we can go with it, right? We can roll with it. Okay. And then that goes into, obviously we're going to need a crap ton of forest. So let's just go ahead and start filling in all the water spots with forest. As well as leaving some patches around because they're going to want a little bit of grassland in there as well. Now I'm slightly getting worried just based off of just doing that little bit there. If this is even going to be big enough to make them feel comfortable or not. I'm about to find out though. Give them a couple of feeders that are easily seen through the foliage. Oh, perfect. Those will pop up on the mini-map, no problem. Still a feeder without food? Did I not send? Oh, okay, there we go. It's on his last one. Okay. These guys need to do their job quicker. Well, I mean, I guess I could always go in and manually do it, but, you know, who has time for any of that now? Let's see. Got them on the run. Got them going. I got them going. Let's see. Obviously, we're going to run into the issue coming close to the end game of where we're going to need a lot more capacity. So, let's go ahead and throw in another hotel here if we can. Pretty much perfect. Except for it's going to make that very, very hideous. Oh no. Let's see, manage the staff, put it all the way up. The most expensive thing. I'm not going to worry about profit per minute on that because obviously unlimited cash flow, it's not going to make a difference at all. Max all 3 of those out. I might have to build some more, unfortunately. So let's see how that changed us. Still very poor capacity. Oh my goodness. But everything's at that 80%, so I think the end is just going to be creating a massive hotel circle. Which is going to be quite obnoxious, but, you know, if it has to be done, it has to be done. Alright. So we've got them underway, so let's work on the next carnivore exhibit. Circling around here. See, I could probably go with something relatively easy. And just leave it kind of closed off. Ooh, no, I don't want it that small, though. Oh yeah, this right here should be plenty of space. There we go. Ooh, how do I always manage to forget throwing in gates? Terrain restraints. Yeah, right. I can't put that on water, so I'm gonna have to just build some right next to each other. Now there's gotta have to be a spot where I just stop this forever slope, because this is all obviously a lot lower. So I think I'm gonna have to just build a ranger station or something right here. Because I think that'll help out a lot. But I'm going to have to build it to where it's not on the slant at all. Because obviously I can put it up here, and then it'll just build everything right back up to it, where I get the same problem. Or I can place it down. Actually, before I do that, see if I can flatten it down this way, any bit. Okay, that little bit might help. Oh yeah, there we go. Bring it down just a little bit more. So that way we're not wasting as much space. That ranger station. Oh man, that's going to eat up so much room though. That's alright. And then I'm not sure how I'm going to get the visibility in for the brachiosaurs. But I think the monorail should be able to take care of all of that for me. Alright. Let's go ahead and just figure out where we're going to need this power at. Oh no, it looks like we're still going to be good on just a small substation right here. Coming off the backside. And I could just connect it on through from right here, where nothing else is going to be built. That's going to be perfect. Alright. Brachiosaurs are finally ready. So let's throw them in there and ignore their obnoxiously long cutscene. Although they are ridiculously tall, so they have to bow their heads. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, let's go ahead and unfortunately build another hotel. Ooh, terrain restraints. Now I think we're running into the issue of trying to flatten everything out on the back end now to come down to where we're at. Actually, I think I'll be able to bring it all up to being on the same level as that. It'll help out for blending over there. It'll look a little ugly here next to the ranger station, but that should be fine. As long as it's not that big of a difference. Alright, so hopefully it'll fit inside of there now. Obstructed, huh? Huh. Maybe that's in the way. Yep. Fortunately it was. Throw that in there. Find out how to reconnect the pylons. It's all gonna be obstructed. It's okay. We don't need it connected through that way. We can finagle it on through the back way. There we go, perfect. Now in here, let's go ahead and add all of the scheduling upgrades, just because we don't have to worry about accuracy or anything. There's no disease still in the game, in the park, on the settings. So scheduling is going to be key here. So let's bring that out a little bit. Bring it over here to the angle. Make somebody walk terribly on the side of a mountain here, dang near. There we go. That should be fine right there. Alright. Smooth this out a little bit. Let's see if we can get into... Oh, the smooth did not smooth that side out at all. Alright, so obviously now we're going to need to jump into guest needs. So let's just go ahead and start building some of these side by side. Restaurant, bowling alley. There's going to be about 40 of them in the park. I already feel it. And a clothes shop. Terrain restraints. What is lifted? Oh, over there by the... There we go. Perfect. And then just like that, I can bring this path on through. Oh no, I didn't mean to take it all the way from there, so let's just edge on the corner there. Yeah, it overshoots a little bit, but that should be fine. Alright, now that we've forgotten entirely about our dinosaurs, let's see how they're doing. Oh, we can't because the massive forest they're in. But it doesn't look like they're doing good. Something is definitely wrong. So let's expedite the process. Let's go ahead and get rid of the forest here, so we can see exactly what's wrong. Oh, I think they're going to end up needing that extra bit of space over there. Dang, these guys take up an obnoxious amount of space. So let's go ahead and add that out, or edit that out. And then see how they're doing. Obviously it's going to take a little bit for them to readjust the drinking animation, because they're, like I said, too tall. And my camera glitching out really bad so you guys can't see it. There we go. Well, the radius is done off of the around the dinosaur type thing, so maybe it's just a matter of them being so restricted back here. They're gonna need something really big out here. I'm just gonna have to make them like a circle, almost. And there it is, the Apatosaurus getting lonely again because he doesn't know where all of his buddies are. Oh no, where is he at? What's wrong with him? Oh, forest again? That's right. The exhibit is almost too big for all of them. So let's see, if we just add in a little bit more everywhere else. Apatosaurus. Marsaurus, what's wrong with you? The forest again? Oh, goodness. The whole rework over here is gonna have to be tremendous. And then the social issue as well. Thought I had fixed it. Oh well, we'll come back to it and see what exactly is still going wrong. Camarasaurus still needs more forest, as well as the social. It's not looking too good over there for all of them. And then these both still need more grassland and more forest. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to end up just building quite a few just massive circle exhibits out here in the center for the rest of the sauropods. I think we have room for it. So let's go ahead and hop on that real quick. Just build some massive circle. And then we could probably just cut it right in half. Actually, let's go ahead and redo that. Because then they're going to intervene with each other on the corners, and then they're going to start being extremely moody. So let's make a big circle right here for another species. Oh, whoa. That one little fence piece. Alright, and then in between we can do a form of walkway or something, just enough to space them out a little bit. Or enough for some viewing platforms to go into the next one. And then from there, we can go ahead and hit it off. And then do another massive circle exhibit. And then just connect them right together. Alright. Ooh, that's kind of hideous, but still leaves us enough room over here, as well as enough to finish these off right here. So let's go ahead and, since I don't have to worry about the carnivores or anything over here, knock these guys out really quick. And I guess I can just turn this into a massive herbivore oasis, since it's already created. For smaller herbivores, but in the meantime we're going to have to remove all of the forests. It's really going to make them mad for the last few moments being here. Alright, and then as well as, let's see. So this one's back to being okay, just a matter of social, so it's too close to each other. The forest is absolutely not doing it for him over there. Okay, so let's start off with the basics. I never would have imagined that the sauropods were going to be that much of an issue for us on this island. See, I don't know why I stopped there. Each of them is going to need 2. Actually, no, let's try something else. To where if I keep these ones, or if I keep them close enough, as well as the water close enough. Let's see if that'll be, like, kind of force them to always stay together, in a sense. Might be thinking way too much on it, but might help, might not. What in the world? So let's just go ahead and throw it right in the center then, since the game wants to be a little funky. Same with over here. Nice little watering pool. Let's go ahead and transport these guys
En route to collect the asset.
on over.
Asset required.
As well as let's find the Camarasaurs, because those guys are just not having it. As well as the Diplodocus is not happy with all the increase in forest. The Apatosaurus is fine. The Apatosaurus, sorry, should be fine over here. Let's see, now they're doing alright. This one is not, though. That one's at 100%.
Transporting asset.
This one's just not having it. Weird. Oh no, not the hotel. Let's come over here. Let's make some more of those Mamentrosaurus. So that way we can transfer them on over. You gotta think about how strong these helicopters need to be in order to lift that up. Just like that, like it's no problem. Oh look, that's a weird... Look, let alone with like little to no... Oh my goodness. The power of them has gotta be tremendous. Alright, so they're over there. So let's start filling in a bunch of forest. Just because, you know, that's how they're gonna be. Alright. Might have gone a little bit overboard, but we'll find out. Let's clear off some of these random spots out here. To make it look a little bit more, or a little bit better for us, I guess.
Asset has been transported.
I don't mind keeping the water covered. That doesn't make a difference for me. Alright, so the feeders are over here, so let's go ahead and add the gate pretty much next to each other on both sides. That's nice. Alright, so let's see how they're doing. Oh, grassland and forest is good on that one. This one needs a little bit more grassland on this side. Yeah, within reason. Pretty much doused that side with it. So let's get rid of just a little bit. So I think that's all that they needed. Give it a little bit to update. And then that side should be fine. As long as if the bottom side is completely okay. Just gonna have to wait for him to come back out. So waiting for the Mamentrosaurus, I guess. Let's see, and then with you, I think I don't need all of that accuracy and everything. I think I'm gonna need another scheduling in order to pop it off a little bit better. Alright, so last final check on these guys. Okay, he's gonna be okay. Oh no. Not enough grassland, huh? So it looks like I'm gonna have to remove some more miscellaneous trees all around the part or the exhibit here. Alright, should be fine. Apatosaurus just needs the social. Apatosaurus just needs social, social. And I think that's the last one over here, other than... Oh wait, no, we still have the Camarasaurus. Which needs a little bit more forest, but down here doesn't like it. So we're still going to have to move the Camarasaurus. How about the Diplodocus should still be over here somewhere. Unless we got rid of it. Oh, there we go. Not enough grassland. Where are the Apatosaurus at on forest? Oh yeah, so they can definitely go without some more forest. So I think I'm going to have to move the Camarasaurus as well. Yeah, without a doubt, not enough forest for them, so they're gonna go insane. The Apatosaurus is now, yep, just a matter of social and getting them together. They're doing alright. Diplodocus is, still needs just a little bit more of grassland. So let's remove a little bit more around the map, or around the exhibit. And hopefully this one will still be okay. Yep. Honestly, might just have to add more Apatosaurus in there. I think that might be a good idea. If not, we can just sell them off at the end. Unfortunately, that's how it's going to have to do. So let's go ahead and queue up 2 of them. So that way they can always have around 3 of them next to each other. Sweet. Perfect. See how the Momentosauruses are doing. Still a brewing. And the Brachiosauruses are absolutely wonderful over here. Except for I know that over here they were struggling with a little bit, but hopefully they just managed to stay over here. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put a no, I already have a Carnotaurus. So I think I'm gonna try to put an Allosaurus over here. See what the Allosaurus will do. But before then, I'm gonna have to find all of the Camarasaurus and get rid of them. And move them over.
Understood.
There's a Camarasaurus. Where's the last one? That's an Apatosaurus. Was there only 2? I guess I'm going a little sane here, huh? 2, 1. Yep. So they'll be alright in there. Alright. Hopefully the Momentosauros will be okay over here as well. Wow, these Sauropods are just going to take up all of the park. Look at that. That is crazy. See, and then I think in the meantime, I'll come here, start getting an Allosaurus ready, because they like to live by themselves, so they'll go perfectly in with them. Alright. Now that puts us up to the end of this episode right here. We are running pretty close on the time here. We're about 35, 36, 37 minutes maybe even. So, whoa, sorry about trying to deal with all of this. Oh, they're going to get eaten. Eaten for sure. Hopefully they can get hooked up fast enough. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any further suggestions, as well as if you want to be a part of this. Feel free to give a follow on Twitch so you can be part of building this live. Without further ado, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care.